Now, this is our Lagan is requested to explain the integration for AR invoice stage 2. Okay, this is same as our GL everyday process. Nothing is there. Just we'll have a look here. This is get unprocessed records. Nothing but by using DBCS adapter, we are trying to get the files, whichever is batch status is pending and the file status is success. Okay, batch status is pending and the file status is success. Those records we are fetching here and processing one by one record, and here we are writing the data here, getting the AR lines. Nothing but you need to get the data from your everyday custom table for AR. Okay, we are created 2 custom tables, right? Everyday AR invoice RA interface lines all, RA interface distributions all. These 2 custom tables we have created in order to insert the data, same as everyday format. The same table data we are fetching file by file and writing the data into everyday format. Okay, write the data into everyday format. The same way, get the data for distribution from custom table and write the data into distributions.csv format file. Just map node to node here and map element to element. So once it is done, zip the file and submit load interface file for import. Verify the status of this import status in a while loop. If it is succeeded, submit the main import and verify the status. If it is succeeded, send a success notification and update your file batch status is from pending to success. The way your file got successfully processed in your Oracle application, all the AR invoices successfully created. If any failures are there, simply can send an email notification with client format and update your same batch status with an error here. It's clear, Lagan?
Yeah, fine, Vijay. Yeah, first one, very first, we'll have to use ATP connection and use
Yes.
select statement, right, to get the data.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, this is your database connection. Just you can write a select statement to get your unprocessed file here, which is batch status is pending.
Okay, fine. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Let me try.
Okay. Okay, we'll see the FRS reports continuation. This is CHDEV. This is Financial Reporting Studio. Just click on OK. File, new report. Right click and insert object and the grid. Just drag and drop the grid selection criteria. It will accept the database. Just you can use any one of the database connection or you can create the database connection. So I'm trying to use anyone, something GP, GLDB. Just click on OK. All the database connections will be same. Nothing is changed. Since it will connect to the GL database. So it will take some time. It will not as faster as expected. The application itself behavior is very slow. So we need to have more patience when you're working with FRS reports. Now these are the point of views, nothing but these are the dimensions, okay, against a chart of account. So if you see, this is my chart of account, XXC company, department, and the account. So rest of are the common dimensions. So you can have it now. For example, this is my ledger. I'm trying to add the ledger. I'm trying to add the company and the rows. Just drag and drop. Place the just drag and drop with this icon, not with the label. Just drag and drop with an icon like this. Okay, this is ledger. This is my company. Or you can use account, column account, and no, it won't work. Anyway, we won't get any data here. This is accounting period. Since we do not have any setups, just click on OK. Select the dimensions, whichever you require, so that it will create a dimensions here. Within the dimensions, need to select the data. Okay, so this is my grid. This is a column and this is my row. Now accounting period, double click. It will open the select member screen. So accounting period, just expand it. So here I have 2020 onwards, 2020 quarters and followed by quarters again childs like this. So I don't want this, just remove this and you can add quarter one, you can add to quarter two, you can add quarter three and you can add quarter four. Just click on OK. Now if you see here, all the quarters can be displayed in a single column. So I don't want to be displayed like this. I want to display in each column, these quarters. Again, double click here. When you add multiple members on your selected list, there is a checkbox, place selections into separate columns. Place the selections into separate column. Just enable this checkbox. Just click on OK. So it will place the selection in separate column, quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, and quarter four. This is XXC company. My value, just double click here. So we do not have any expansible feature for the XXC company. Here I have the values, right? All company values, something 10, 20 I have. In this I have 10, 10 is nothing but Google company, 20 is something Google LLC, right? The same here. You can add 10 and 20. Just click on the place, enable the same, just click on OK. Now this is quarter one, segment one values I'm expecting here. Now you don't know, right? What is the 10, what is 20? So before that, try to save this work. Otherwise, at any time, it will lose your connection. Shade folders. Same navigation again, shade folders. And something our cust. GP11 FRS report. Just click on the save. So this is report got saved. Now, if you want to see the output here, something file view, there is a section is there. This is PDF preview. Just click on the PDF preview so that output can be rendered here if you have the data in the tree structures. So as of now, we do not have any data. It will print the blank data for us. So remote server exception has occurred. See, the connection has lost from server. This type of issues will get, while working with the FRS reports. Intermediately, it will lose the connection from the server itself. It's a more hectic process to develop the FRS reports. Okay. What we'll do now? It's not possible to reconnect here itself. Anyway, it's opening. So once the report is saved, the report is available here itself in the FRS section. First, we'll see the report in the reporting analytics. So this is GP11 cust report, and there is my FRS report. Something cust folder. This is my GP11 FRS report. This is FRS report symbol, financial reporting report. Okay. So when you click on the open, it won't open here. Just try to open. These items must be accessed inside EPM workspace. Will you get access? Nothing but just go to the financial center here. So it will take more time in order to synchronize with the application. Okay. This is financial reporting center. So here you can see your financial reporting center reports along with your all BIP and OTP reports here. You can search with GP11. So there is no results found. So there is no report. It will take more time in order to synchronize. Just click on the wall. Something GP line, GP line. GP9. These are all your OTP reports and BIP reports. Still, we are not able to see GP11 report. See, still it is not displaying. We can see custody test FRS report. We have one of other report. Not sure why it's taking more time to synchronize with the application. This is GP11. So once it is available here, just you can execute the report here itself. Here you can directly open the report so that you can see the output within the next browser. The new browser can be able to see the output. trying to see any one of the sample report. Don't have any forest reports here. Okay, no problem. Just I will show the properties and all just to get. So here this is 10. At the output you can see same as 20. So I don't want to see as a 10. I don't know, right? What is the 10 representation? The segment 1. So I don't want, I want to print this segment 1 full name. The KFF value, which is 10 full name. So here, the right side, you can see the headings, member labels, member name, alias, default, and both. So if you select member name is nothing but by default, this is the default behavior, member name. So that it will print 10 and 20. So I don't want to be print. I want to print alias name. Alias name is nothing but it's 10 is nothing but Google company. So it will show you as a 10 is Google company. So I don't want to be print alias also. I want to be print both member name followed by the alias. So it will print 10 hyphen followed by Google company. Okay. The way you can use these two, you can use the member names. And I want to use any custom heading. Just click on the custom heading and you can add the custom heading here. Something Google company. You can override standard one. Okay, Google company. So it will reflect it runtime. This is members properties and allow expansion. When you click on allow expansion, okay, by default, it will create a tree structure for us. There is a plus icon will be created on this alias name. For example, 10 has multiple values. So under 10, it will create a plus icon. So at runtime, when you expand the plus icon, it will show the child elements when you enable allow expansion. Okay. For example, for quarter 10, quarter 120, I'm expanded allow expansion. So by default, whichever quarter 1 childs are there, I can see when you expand the same at runtime. Okay, this is allow expansion. And that is not saving here. Let's see it is available here. Okay, no problem. So this is the properties of columns and rows properties. You can see here. You can apply. And one more thing is select the grid here. Select the grid, whole grid. You can see the grid level properties here. For example, quarter 120 doesn't have any value. The moment if there is no value, I want to print 0. I want to print 0. Here you can be suppression option. If it is 0, it will print like that. If it is no data, it is missing. If it is error, like this. So if it is 0, I can print 0. If it is no data, I can print 0. If it is error, I can print 0. So that you can see all 0 values in your output wherever is data is missing. Okay, this is most important property. And here suppression, the basic options, just enable the same. If 0, suppress. If the complete row has 0 values, I want to suppress that record. I don't want to display that row in my result. So the record can be suppressed. The same way if missing, if error are there, I don't want to be display that record in my result set. You can suppress those records at runtime. Okay. And apply it and save it. And try to preview the output here. Let's see. Let's close this again, connect the same. Why it is not reflecting here again? We can log out and log in, let's see. Now try to search GP11. No, it's not reflecting. This is a forest.
Did you just click on all?
Yeah, it's already all is enabled. It's
No,
highlighted.
if you click on search, click on all, it will come.
No,
I've seen this.
by default, it is enabled with all only.
Okay.
For other report also not happening. Something happens with this application. This is BA publisher. Okay, just you can try in your instance if you open well and good. So try to connect again. File, open, shade folders.
So Vijay, I tried to navigate to the tools and try to install, but I still don't see the Hyperion reporting studio over there for installation.
You mean to say you're successfully installed, but you're not able to see the application in your system?
No, I'm not able to install itself.
Why?
Because going to the tools install, it shows up as a smart view connection and a BI publisher, but not the
I'm not
FRS tool.
sure. Yeah. Ideally, we have FRS option, but not sure. It's not. I don't know exactly, but in the current version. But the software already I provided in the G Drive, just you can download it. Ideally, it should be there. See, it will take more time here. Now just click on preview PDF. Remote server is okay. Something it's expecting VPN connection, I guess. Something there is a connectivity is lost while connecting to the server. Okay, no problem. So this is the properties. Okay, so we can apply these properties. Mostly we'll apply these properties, and we need to perform the calculations here. For example, I want to display quarter 120, which is sum here. So further, right click and insert a row, which is data or formula or text. Okay, I am trying to print the formula. Sorry. Okay, it is printed here, right? So we can insert the next line itself. There is no redo changes here. Formula. Okay. Now this is the formula column. So here I want to add in a 20, which is A column summary here. Just select the sum here, whichever function you want. Whichever function you want, you can use your aggregate functions here and try to click on the same. Enable, there is a right symbol is available. Just you can write here and you can add something sum of A. Add sum of A and click here. So that you will get sum of A here, result. Sum of A. The same way I want to sum of B. The same sum here you can select and in a open braces, just type with B and enable this tick mark. So that sum of B can be added here. The way you can get formula column, you can apply the formulas here, that grand total minus multiplications, whatever you want. So I want to be display negative amounts in a red color. Okay, just right click, format, here prefix, display in red. Display in red, negative number symbols display in a red. This is negative symbol representation, this is positive symbol representation, and decimals, special separator character, decimal separator, whatever you want. Formats you can apply here. Just click on OK. So it will apply the runtime. The negative numbers can be displayed as a red color. Okay. Other than this, we do not have any much in the FRS reports. Mostly we can apply the suppress options and apply the zero values if there is no data, and apply the formula columns. Nothing but the calculations. Okay. Apart from that, we don't see any much development in this FRS report. Straight away, we are trying to get the data from the dimensions. These skeleton, the complete skeleton like this skeleton will be provided by your functional team in Excel. Just we need to use the same skeleton and try to develop your report. They will guide you which dimension you need to pick and which column you need to pick. They will guide you 100% the complete skeleton with an Excel. You can design the same by using the report so that you will get the data. Without functional team, we cannot develop this report. Not sure, right, which dimension we need to pick and which column we need to pick. So this is about FRS reports. I'm not going to very in depth, just I'm high level, I'm done. Now we are move on to Next topic, VBCS. Now,
Vijay,
yep.
I have a question here.
Yes.
Do you have any insight on the user point of views on the FRS Studio?
User point of views means.
So if you go to the FRS Studio, can you click on the row, any of the row calculations? There is a grid point of view.
Yes.
What are those?
Grid point of view is nothing but your dimensions.
Okay.
Your dimensions. As of now, we have seen 3 dimensions, right? These are dimensions. Grid point of views. Ledger, department, nothing but a department, account, and one more is there. Already we have been selected here. Company. Those are your common segments.
Okay.
Your common dimensions. For example, currency. I want to display the currency value here. By default, you will get a currency dimension here. By default. By default, you will get a couple of dimensions along with your chart of account structure. In the
I see.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, anyone let me know why VBCS come into picture? Anyone has any idea why Oracle is introduced VBCS? So what is the VBCS first of all? So VBC is nothing but a visual basic cloud service. It's a kind of, forms we can develop, custom forms we can develop, same as our .NET application. Anyone knows the background of .NET at least? So it's a kind of .NET application, okay? Not the .NET, they are used visual basic functionality in our visual basic cloud service. So Oracle is recommending, instead of taking the PaaS subscription for your SaaS application, already we are providing a PaaS solution for you within the voice application. Voice is nothing but a PaaS solution, right? This is complete PaaS application. We can develop our custom components here. So within the OIC, we are providing Visual Basic Cloud Service. With help of Visual Basic Cloud Service, you can develop your custom forms and you can integrate with your Fusion application. Okay. Do not take a separate PaaS license for your SaaS application. So it can be very costlier. You can meet your requirement with the help of Visual Basic Cloud Service. You can develop your complete custom form in the background of web services and the REST APIs. With the help of these 2 web services and REST APIs, you can develop your custom forms and you can integrate with your Fusion application. That way you can meet your custom form requirements. Okay. So for that, this is Visual Builder. So earlier we have gone through complete integrations, right? Now this is a Visual Builder. So the right side, you can scroll it. Just click on New and application, something GP11 application. Just click on the finish. Create one application here. So here, this is a web applications. So by using this Visual Builder, you can develop web application and the mobile applications. Okay, you can develop web application and mobile application. So now we'll see how to develop a web application. Just click on new web application here. Just click on the create. So this is my one of the web applications successfully created. Here we have a couple of user interfaces. These are the common fields which are the UI components: heading, text box, label, image, icon, button, and menu button, something train, nothing but resort base, and input fields, text box, text area, date, time, the complete UI components you can see. And here also we have the buttons and button behind When you click on the button, what are the action I need to take care? So we have event listeners, okay, in order to perform the button actions. So before that, first here we have web applications, services, and the business objects. We have three options would be there. First, see the business object. Business object is nothing but it deals with your database. Here you need to create a database here for your web application. By default, it will accept 5 GB data. By default, each table can hold 5 GB of data. If you need more than 5 GB of data, obviously you need to buy this database from your Oracle. Okay, by default, each table can accept 5 GB data. Just click on the business object, employee business object, nothing but table. Just click on the create. So here, this is my one of the table I have created here. So click on the fields. By default, you can see who columns here, who is created by, creation date, last updated by, and one of the primary key ID column. So along with this, we need to create our custom column. Just click on the new, create field, and employee number. So what is the data type here? String, number, Boolean, date time, date, time, reference, and email, phone, so on so. So I'm trying to, employee number is a number. Just click on create field. The column can be created. Create one more field. Employee name, the string, and create field. Age, employee age, something, create field number. So these are my database fields. Now go to the data. There is no data here as of now. Just try to create a data row. So here employee age something 10, employee name F, employee age, so employee number is something 101. Just add a row. So this is my data. And add one more row. This is auto ID. It will generate the ID. Employee age 20, test 101, and this is 102 ID, employee number. So I have two records. Add one more record, something 30, test 30, and 103. So this I have three records in my table. Okay. As of now, we are added the rows manually. Now we will try to add these rows with the help of custom form, custom visual basic form. Okay. Now we can embed this table with our forms and try to perform post operation. Nothing but by using this table, we can perform post operation for insert, patch operation for update, delete operation for delete, and get the data. Okay. Further, this is a services. Service is nothing but you can use your web service and REST APIs here. So as of now, we are using one of the table. Just use the web application. This is a main, and this is a main start. Just click on the same. This is main start application. So here, just select the table. I want to print my table data. Just drag and drop. So once you drag and drop the table, right side, you can see the add data. Just click on the add data. So which data you are trying to add? This is my table. Select the table. Just click on the next. Enable which columns you are required. I require employee number and employee name and age. That's it. Just click on the next and finish. Your data gets added to your table. Now there is if you want to run this application, here design and the live mode, two code mode would be available. Live and design you can focus right now. Design is nothing but you can add the fields at the design time. Live is nothing but how the runtime pages looks like. This is your runtime page looks like. There is no edit mode here. When you click on the design, it's now edit mode. Okay. Now, if you want to run this application, there is a preview option available here. Right side, if you observe preview, just click on the preview. So this is a web application, right? It will generate a URL. Within the URL, it will try to execute the application. This is my data. This is my data. Now you can use this URL and you can integrate it with your Fusion application. So how will you integrate this URL with a Fusion application? Anyone? This is one of third-party URL, let's assume. So how you are integrate this URL with your Fusion application? Already we covered in the customization, right? BIP report. Anyone? No one, right? Okay. You need to create a sandbox. Within a sandbox, navigate to the tools, structures and pages. In the structures, create a page and menu item. And against menu item, you need to create a tile, which is static URL. You need to select the static URL. For that URL, you need to add this URL. That's it. When you click on that tile, automatically your custom page will be open. Getting? Okay. So this is the simple display page of our data. Tomorrow we'll see the rest of how to create, how to add, how to delete, and how to add the actions. See, here we have the actions. Tomorrow we'll see. This is by default action items. First we will add the default page items. Then after we'll try to create one manual page. After that we'll see one REST API invocation, our standard REST API invocation with a custom form for the same auto for our create receipt requirement here. Okay. This is all about VBCS. Tomorrow we'll see more. That's it for today.